Hi there, it's Becca from Let's Travel, and in this video we are going to be talking about all the things there are to do on Hilton Head Island. Most of these things are either kid-friendly or are geared towards kids. The top thing I would recommend doing is heading to Sea Pines Resort. Now, essentially, this is a community that takes up about a third of Hilton Head Island, and it is $10 to get into. It has a variety of things located within Sea Pines as a whole, including the Sea Pines Forest Preserve, the Harbortown Lighthouse and Marina, Harbortown Golf Links, and so much more. We were staying at a resort that had free passes to get into Sea Pines, and I know there are some restaurants within the Sea Pines community that do reimburse you for the $10 fee. One of our favorite places in Sea Pines was Harbortown. This is home to the famous Harbortown Lighthouse, and it's also home to the Harbortown Golf Links, which is where the RBC Heritage Golf Tournament is held each year. There were some good restaurants here, lots of little shops, a great park that our daughter had a really fun time playing at. This park would be super great if you have kids and need to kill some time while waiting for a dinner reservation or while other folks in your party are shopping. It is also on a beautiful little marina. You can see the golf course when you are at Quarterdeck, which is the restaurant right by the lighthouse. And then the lighthouse does have tours, and it is a museum if you'd be interested in doing that as well. Harbortown Golf Links course was a beautiful course to visit, especially if you have golfers in the family. They would definitely recognize the course. The clubhouse was beautiful, and it had a really nice restaurant inside. It also has a lot of very cool memorabilia on the walls of past champions and professional golfers. And the course itself is just very iconic. And I'll let you in on a little secret. If you go up the staircase to the second floor balcony, you'll be able to see the iconic red and white lighthouse. This would absolutely be a worthwhile stop if you have any golfers or golf fans in your family. The next place we visited in Sea Pines was Lawton Stables. I would have personally have loved to done a trail ride, but the rest of my family is not super keen on trail rides. So instead, we had our daughter do a little pony ride, and then they have a small animal farm where you can feed the animals and pet them. All right, we got the cup of food and the pony ride ticket. Our daughter's 18 months old, and she absolutely loved this. It is pretty small, so don't go expecting like a full zoo. It is just a small animal farm, but it was fun to see the different animals and the horses. It wasn't super busy when we went, so we did almost have the place to ourselves, which was really nice. The fourth thing I would recommend, regardless of our experience, is the Sea Pines Forest Preserve. We didn't see a ton of animals, and we did just drive through there on kind of a gloomy day, so it maybe wasn't the best experience, but I know a lot of people who ride bikes through there and go to see different vegetation or different wildlife, and generally I think it's a better experience than what we have, so I would still recommend checking it out. This next recommendation is something that might be super obvious, but it is go to the beach. All of the beaches we visited were very nice. We were lucky enough to be staying at a resort that was on the beach, so we did have ocean access right from our resort. Our daughter loved playing in the sand. The sand is a really nice, thin sand that is great for kids who want to play on the beach all day long. I would specifically recommend going to Coligny Beach if you want a beach experience that's a little more lively. There were a ton of volleyball players. There were a few really cool beachside restaurants. And if that's the vibe you're looking for, that would be a great beach to visit. Next, we headed down to Savannah, Georgia, which is about an hour drive from Hilton Head. And then we did end up going on to Tybee Island, which is about another half an hour. We went to City Market, which is a great place just to get out and walk. There were quite a few shops, a lot of little candy stores or bakeries. It was a good place for our daughter just to let out some energy. We then went to Forsyth Park, which is another great place for our daughter just to be able to walk. We could walk along the paths and trails, and we also sat down for a meal that was really good at Collins Quarter at Forsyth. One thing I would not recommend for young children is the Stone Stairs of Death. This was a tourist attraction that I had seen and figured we would go see just because it might be interesting, but we immediately turned around and did not want to even go down them. I got my picture and we left. We ended up driving to Tybee Island from Savannah, which is probably another half-hour drive, solely to go to the Crab Shack, which was a restaurant my dad had wanted to try. The food was good. The vibe was very unique, and the views were also very unique. You're basically looking out at a marsh, but it was a cool experience. Tybee Island has a lot to offer. We just didn't have a lot of time there. I definitely recommend checking that out if you're looking for places to go while staying in Hilton Head if you want to get out of Hilton Head. The last thing I would recommend doing while you're in Hilton Head is making sure you take advantage of all of the great food options available. Hilton Head is known for having good food. They have access to really fresh seafood, and honestly, I don't think we ate at one bad place while we were there. The food was excellent. I do have a video coming up next week that is going to talk about all of the places we ate and the recommendations I would have. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.